Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate Graham, and if this is your first time joining us, then welcome. This is a place where I do lots of oracle readings. I do talk about highly sensitive people. I'm starting to talk about business more now, so I'm going to get into that in just a minute. And also I do a wealth of other things. There's Shamanic Journeying. I'm an aromatherapist, a restorative and yin yoga guide. I am a Thai yoga massage practitioner. I am officially a rapid transformational hypnotherapist now. Am I forgetting something? I'm a restorative and yin yoga teacher. I think I said that, in Ahimsa, and reflexology as well. Some Indian head massage also. And I've been doing oracle work and intuitive work. I've done at least over 1,500 readings at this point. So yeah, that's me, Kate. And if you're, returning, then I'm so glad you're here. By the way, if you like these videos, just make sure that you subscribe. When you subscribe, it means that you'll get the notifications again. And if you know that you kind of like the vibe and you want to support me, I would go press the like button right now before you forget. And you can even start writing a comment, maybe send it, just say, hey, I watched this. I love when people write comments, but also it's just how the channel gets shared out. So if you write a comment, it does help other people see these messages. Okay, jumping right in. This is for the week of September 26th to October 2nd. My goodness, we are already going into October. I don't know if I'm ready. I would love to know how you're feeling going into October. What's one word that comes up for you going into this month of October? Feel free to write it in the chat, in the comments below. Okay, let's see what's going on this week. Whew. I just got a lot of eye watering. So there may be some emotional release this week. I have been getting the feeling like a lot of people have been carrying on pretty well. And usually when people carry on really well, at some point they've got to sort of have a moment where they release and sort of have that catharsis and kind of come back to themselves. Yeah, I'm feeling like really maybe also vision clearing. So being able to see ahead, being able to see forward where it may have felt foggy before, feels like this week things can really clear out. I'm going to do a read for the extended Oracle Watchers. And just so that you're aware, if you've forgotten, the extended Oracle Watchers are either part of the I Am Unity community over at Nourish Nomad Co., which you can see the link for below, or they're an Empath Energetics current participant or grad. So if you are interested in either of those things, come and let me know. I won't be doing another Empath Energetics session until the new year. And in the new year, it'll be when I'm already in Scotland. So very exciting. But that's going to wait until then, I think. That's what I feel anyway. Okay. So this week we have illumination, happiness, and isolation. So it really does feed into that idea that some people are going to be able to kind of come back to themselves. I also feel like isolation from a lack of truth. So spending time away from everything which you feel isn't really real life. And you might define that differently than other people. I know for me, spending time off of my phone always feels like a good type of isolation, like a really healthy way of feeling like myself is just walking away from the phone for even an hour or two, right? Just to make sure that it doesn't have any type of hold on you, that your mind isn't, fretting about it. I see this isolation card also as getting to the point of things. So it may be that you've been trying to voice something for a while, but now this week you're finally getting to the actual point. And it may have been also that you're working around something and finally this week you're able to get the point across. I'm working on a speech that I'll be presenting in November, like a talk. And I do feel that's coming in for me this week as well. So that actually kind of relates to me as well, which they often do, which is that, yeah, it's like you're going to see perspective. You're going to see the point. I've got all these notes, but what's the point of it? Right? Where does it all draw down to, or what do you want in the end? And then this happiness piece, I feel like is more of a guide. So if there's any type of reset button you can set for yourself this week, it's to know that happiness is available to you at every moment. So even if you're coming up against something, that feels like it could bring you out of that. I just feel happiness as like really possible and really available to all of us this week. So it's like a don't forget, it's right there. Don't forget it's there if you need it kind of thing. And illumination. I definitely see like a clarity of mood and also perspective. We have the Shekinah, sacred self, which is unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So my Empath Energetics clients and other clients might know that I recommend dance a lot for healing. And this is because I think it's a beautiful way to connect to your body, to free up space in your body, and to also release any type of stagnant energy. And it does all those things all at once. It's a beautiful way to self-express as well. So your own soul feels like it can kind of come alive when your body dances and moves. And this is not moving like the robot. It's like moving like however you feel like moving. So it's like, this really pure self-expression, and that pure self-expression and dancing and flowing and being in your body in a way that feels really natural, really primal is what is recommended this week, or what is being asked of us this week. We also have Joan of Arc, voice of truth. It says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. If there's a conversation that you're a little bit timid to have, I would say this week is an ideal time to have it. There are some weeks where, it's like, you know what, just stay inside. It's okay. You don't have to say this right away. This feels like a week where people can receive you well. The words that you'll find will be the ones that you mean to find. And I don't feel persecution being possible, and even minor levels of persecution, right? Someone dismissing you or not understanding what you're saying feels less possible this week. And it does feel like there's been tons of miscommunications. There was a lot of retrograding energy. And so it does feel like there's been many miscommunications over the last even month or so. It feels like that cycle is coming to an end, or at least that you're well-framed, the person listening to this and the viewers on this channel here, you're well-framed or well-positioned to be able to step out of that. Yeah, receiving. So if there's anything you're going to focus on this week, it is receiving. I'm going to jump into the extended soon. We're going to talk about receiving. But I do want to talk a little bit more to the collective energy. This says, every day it becomes easier to receive my highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So this is something I've been hearing a lot recently as well, that some people I'm speaking to are finding it really difficult to trust themselves. And at the same time, when they're speaking, they're like saying facts. So let me try and explain this. It's like, someone saying like, oh, I had a feeling that, something was going to happen to my child before they left the house. And then it did. And I don't know, I could have been making that up, but I thought it happened. It's like, that definitely was a vision that like you definitely knew. And I mean, maybe not even in that situation, because sometimes people can doubt it when it brings up some sort of level of fear. But say it's like, I had a feeling there was going to be another ticket left, even though it said sold out. So I called the venue, and it happened to be that someone had just canceled and I got the last ticket. It could be anything, just like any instinct, any random thing. It's not so random, it's really not. And this feels like a really good week for, I guess I'm just telling you, it's a really important thing to make sure that you're receiving with gratitude, that you're not just brushing off what you receive intuitively or what you receive on a spiritual level for your own healing. When you brush it off and say, oh, I don't really know what that was about. Oh, I could have been making that up. I'm not really sure. It really sort of discredits this beautiful source that it comes from, and can sometimes interrupt your ability to also listen and respond to that healing support and advice. I feel like the spirit world is like really supportive and encouraging right now to you. So it's like really on your side. And I would say in general, it's a good idea to believe that your spiritual team wants you to do well. I've never found that to be not true. Sometimes my version of doing well will conflict to the advice that they're giving me, but that's because I'm in my human way, and that's not right. And that would have been years ago more so. Nowadays, I really don't think I know better than my spirit team does. And yeah, it's just like a good time to connect to your spirit team, allow them to guide you. If you need support with that, or you want some help with how to facilitate your own connection to your spirit guides, I would happily help and walk you through that. That's some of the work that I do. Other things that you can do to work with me are shamanic journeying, helping you feel more energized, bringing parts of your soul back to yourself, and parts of yourself perhaps that you'd forgotten about, or had put away for safekeeping, or collecting animal guides, healing inner child, even doing deep subconscious hypnotherapy and deep belief work. This is one of the most incredible tools I think I have in my tool belt, and it's very new, so I've not been sharing it very much. And as with most of the things that I do, you really need to be curious or look to heal what's going on in your mind and in your energy to even find it interesting. So if you're here, I know that you are interested in that kind of thing, which is why we're talking about it. But you can check in all of my links below. If you are ever confused about wanting to work with me, but not really knowing how or what to start with, then I recommend you just book a 15-minute call and we can chat it out, and I'll see what I feel is most appropriate for you at that time in your journey. And yeah, I'm really flexible also with making sure things feel accessible and affordable. So if you ever need a payment plan, even for services, just let me know. I would rather that people be getting the support they need than not. So okay, as far as this week is concerned, I'm also feeling a strong pull to the root chakra and focusing on groundedness and stability and home and foundations and family. And so anything in those realms that comes up for you, I would highly recommend paying attention to this week. Might even be organizing or tidying your home. It might be looking into a new space. It might be resolving family concerns. Whatever it is that it kind of strikes you from that, maybe even not resolving family concerns, but being with family in a new way, like a new foundation as well. Okay, I'm going to switch into the extended reading and keep talking to the empaths and the I Immunity community members. But it's been a pleasure serving you. I would love to do some more readings. Oh, and one more thing. Tomorrow, because I'm releasing this on Sunday. So tomorrow, Monday, if you're seeing this on Monday, or if you're seeing it anytime throughout the week, actually, Wednesday, there's also a Heal Your Funnel workshop. So if you're seeing this at the time of the release, then yeah, I would go hop over there and take a look at what I'm doing. It's the healing process mixed with the customer journey. And so I'm teaching all about sales funnels, marketing, the process of what a customer does. They see you and the journey into the pathway of working with you. And so I'm running that Heal Your Funnel with video tomorrow, which is September 26th with Valerie McTavish. And then on the 28th, I'm running one just myself, which is the Heal Your Funnel workshop. I will still talk about video. I think it is important, but Valerie is a video confidence coach, and she is a total wicked whiz. Not wicked, but just like awesome, awesome wicked, sweet, cool wicked whiz with video strategy. And so I've got her coming in to help us and talk to us about it. So I'll be talking lots more about business and energy healing, as well as marketing, and decision making as well. Really going to be talking a lot about business though the next few months. So stick with me. And if you are not interested in that type of content, if you work for someone else, you love it, and you're never going to change that, and never going to take on something on the side, and you just simply have no interest in figuring out how business works or learning about it, then please let me know what kinds of things you are interested in, because there are so many different topics that I can touch into here. Would be happy to talk more about shamanic journeying. Would be happy to talk more about following intuition and decision-making is relevant to business, but also personal life. Would be happy to expand more on the healing process, do more oracle videos, pick a cards, love readings. I know people tend to like. Just let me know. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your days wherever you are. Please write a comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you're feeling. And if you can come to the Heal Your Funnel workshop, I would love to have you there. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your week, everyone. Take care.